Finally. Yeah, it's a good news, right?
Yes, people, I got some good news that I want to share with you. Yes, it's a good news. I hope you must have probably heard about it, and I just want to give you a quick update. Uh, you know, uh, China is reopening its borders to some foreigners. Not everyone. I repeat, not everyone. So please, if your name is not on the list below, I will put the list on the description box below. If your country is not on the list, please don't worry, okay? Don't be bothered about it. Probably they are working on it, and your country will soon be on the list. You know, COVID is now a thing of the past in China. Okay, life has bounced back to normal. Activities are gradually going on well, and they are afraid that foreigners might bring the virus again back into the country. Okay, so that is why they are very strict, and they are taking all the precautions and taking all the necessary checks, so that they will not have the virus back in the country again. And as you know, as activities have actually bounced back to normal, people go to the restaurant, they go to the park, and no wearing of face mask again. Okay, everybody everybody's okay, and life is moving onward. So don't you know be worried if your country is not on the list. So we will actually look at the people who are allowed to enter the country, and the procedures that you will go through when you enter the country. And so many people have been asking whether tourism has been opened to, so we were equally examined about that. So let's start with the video.
Yes, people, these are the countries that borders are actually open. 36 European countries, right? Just go through the list and check if your name is.
Uh, yeah, as we all know, China closed its borders since March 28th. But the situation has gradually changed here in China, and COVID is now a thing of the past in China. So on August 10th, the Chinese government announces that foreigners who hold a valid resident permit, including work permit, permit for family reunion, and uh, other personal matters, can apply for visas at the nearest embassy for those countries that borders have actually opened for them. As I earlier said, they they just want to control and make sure that other countries or foreigners will not bring back the virus into the country. That is why they are very strict here on foreigners coming into the countries. And the procedures that are included are, if you have to apply for your visa, good luck for you that you go for the visa. But you should know that when you enter China, you have to go through 2 weeks of quarantine, and these 2 weeks of quarantine, you will be at the hotel, and you will be the one to pay for your hotel bills. You pay for your feeding, and you should equally take care of your medications too, because for these 2 weeks that you will be at the hotel, you will not be allowed to leave the hotel. I know so many people have been asking this question, whether they can use China airport to transit to other countries. The answer is no. You can use China airport to transit to other countries. Okay. Based on some articles that I've read, uh, China has not exactly open for tourism yet. Yes, and there is no date that has been set aside, right? Like precise date when it will resume. But citizens can travel from one city to another without any restrictions. But what about the case? Let's talk about when you finally arrive here. Yeah, the process you will go through when you arrive here. That's very necessary, okay? Because so many people, they entered without preparing themselves psychologically, and when they enter now and they begin with their strict way of controlling and checking the people, they will be like they're stressed up and blah 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 blah. Okay, so let's talk about that, which is very necessary. Yes, sir, you have to actually follow the process very well when you arrive here. So you have to know that all international passengers flight to Beijing will be diverted to 16 designated airports. These are the airports that have been set aside to take good care of you when you arrive. These are the designated airports with standard medical facilities that will take good care of you when you arrive. And you have to go through a 2 weeks quarantine. It doesn't matter where you are coming from, right? Whether your country is safe or not, everybody, you have to go through these 2 weeks quarantine. And let me tell you something, you have to pay for your hotel bills, okay, for these 2 weeks. Your feeding, whether you're gonna order your food online or you just have to prepare for that. And while at the hotel, you will not have the means to leave the hotel for 2 weeks. So for your medications, you have to prepare everything before you get into your hotel. And you actually know that while at the hotel, you will still be tested. Multiple
airlines operate, including 19 domestic and 74 foreign ones, and also there are 187 regular international routes available for passengers from China to other countries. China has resumed air traffic with 36 countries. Of course, because of the pandemic, there is a decline in the flow of
yes, as I earlier said, it's gone and it's done. And I'm really happy the way things are actually going right now here. And I don't want to go back to that COVID life anymore because it was all for you. For those of you who didn't watch my video, traveled in the month of May, and if I tell you what happened, for those of you who didn't watch my video, please just go back and watch the video. I was denied services into McDonald's. I was denied services into KFC. I couldn't eat. I was damn hungry with money in my pocket, right? But I couldn't have access into any restaurant to eat. And that was the worst part that I experienced during that time. So, guys, it was crazy. And I hope life gets back to normal and everything gets back to normal, and I hope everything will be fine. I love you all. Please make sure you hit that notification button right down there below, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Join the family so that we will grow together. Right? We love you.
Yes, people, as I earlier said, COVID is now a thing of the past. Yeah, you can see the students there, nobody's putting on a face mask, everybody's fine and they're okay.
Yeah, so if you're looking forward to come back to China, good luck and welcome back. I hope your visa application actually goes on smoothly and you get your document well prepared. So you're welcome back, and we love you.